Have you ever noticed how summers as a kid felt endless, but now, years fly by in what feels like a blink? One moment, you're celebrating New Year's Eve, and before you know it, it's December again. Why does time seem to speed up as we get older? Is it just an illusion, or is there real science behind it? Stick around because in today's video, we're breaking down the psychology, neuroscience, and fascinating theories that explain why life feels faster the older you get. Your channel for thought-provoking explanations and surprising truths. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the mysteries of life. Childhood versus adulthood. Perception. Think back to when you were a child. Waiting for your birthday felt like forever. A 2-month summer vacation seemed endless. But now, months pass by like weeks. The difference comes down to how our brains perceive and measure time. For kids, everything is new. The brain is constantly forming fresh memories, processing new experiences, and learning at high speed. That flood of information makes time feel longer. As adults, routines take over. We commute the same way to work, do the same chores, meet the same people. Fewer new memories are created, which tricks our minds into feeling like time is passing faster. The proportional theory of time. One of the most popular explanations is something called the proportional theory of time perception. Here's how it works. When you're 5 years old, a single year is 20% of your entire life. That's huge. But when you're 50, 1 year is only 2% of your life. Naturally, it feels shorter because it's a smaller fraction of your lived experience. So when kids say a year feels long, they're right. It literally is longer in proportion to their life. And when adults feel like a year disappears in a blink, it's because our brains measure time against the scale of our age. Memory and novelty. Effect. Another factor is the role of memory. Our perception of time is deeply tied to how much information we're storing. When you're young, everything is unfamiliar. Your first day of school, your first bike ride, your first trip to the zoo. These novel experiences flood your brain with details, stretching out your sense of time. As adults, days blur into each other because routines dominate. You don't remember the commute to work because it's the same every day. You don't remember what you had for lunch last Tuesday because it was nothing special. This lack of novelty compresses our perception of time, making it feel like weeks or months vanish instantly. Psychologists call this the novelty effect. The more new experiences you create, the longer time feels. That's why vacations often seem to last longer than your daily work week, because your brain is busy storing new sights, sounds, and sensations. Biological and neurological explanations. But there's more than just memory at play. Biology also has a role. Our internal clocks, the way neurons fire in our brains, actually slow down as we age. Younger brains process more information per second, which stretches out time. It's like recording video. A camera filming at 120 frames per second will capture more detail than one filming at 30 frames per second. Kids experience the world in high frame rate, so time feels longer. Adults experience fewer frames, so time feels faster. On top of that, dopamine, the neurotransmitter linked to motivation and excitement, decreases as we age. Dopamine helps us perceive time more vividly. With less dopamine, our perception of time becomes duller and faster. Emotional intensity and time. Perception. Have you noticed that moments of strong emotion, whether good or bad, always feel longer? Think about the last time you were nervous before an important exam or waiting for a medical test result. Time seemed to drag. That's because heightened emotions make your brain pay closer attention. Stretching time. Adulthood often lacks these extreme emotional spikes. Daily life is more stable, but that stability comes with a cost. Fewer emotionally intense memories and faster feeling time. Cultural and lifestyle factors. It's not just biology and psychology. Our culture and lifestyle also speed up time. In modern life, we're constantly multitasking, staring at screens, and living by strict schedules. When you're rushing from one task to another, you're not paying attention to the present moment. And when you don't pay attention, your brain doesn't properly record those moments. Later, when you look back, it feels like time vanished. Compare this to slower lifestyles, cultures where people live in close connection with nature, with fewer clocks and deadlines. Studies show that people in such cultures often perceive time more slowly. Einstein's relativity meets human perception. Interestingly, even Einstein touched on this idea, though from a physics perspective. He once explained relativity by saying, "When you spend time with someone you love, an hour feels like a minute, but when you put your hand on a hot stove for a minute, it feels like an hour." This shows that time itself doesn't change, but our experience of it does. While relativity is about physics, our psychological relativity shapes how we live through time. Can we slow down time? So, if life feels like it's speeding up, is there anything we can do to slow it down? The answer is yes. 1. Create new experiences. Travel, learn a new skill, or even change your routine. Novelty helps stretch your sense of time. 2. Practice mindfulness. Paying close attention to the present moment forces your brain to fully record experiences, making time feel fuller. 3. Reduce routine. Break away from autopilot. Instead of eating the same breakfast, try something different. Instead of the same route to work, take a new one. 4. Increase emotional engagement. Seek moments that move you emotionally. Joy, awe, excitement all make time feel richer. 5. Stay physically and mentally active. Exercise and continuous learning. Keep your brain sharper, helping you process more information and feel time more vividly. By consciously choosing to add variety, intensity, and awareness to your life, you can slow down the feeling of time slipping away. Philosophical reflection. In the end, the feeling that life speeds up is both a trick of the mind and a reminder of our mortality. Perhaps this acceleration isn't just a problem, it's a message. It urges us to value each moment, to create new experiences, and to live intentionally. Think about it. If every year feels shorter, then every day becomes more precious. That realization alone can change the way we live. So why does life feel faster the older you get? Because your brain processes less novelty, your internal clock slows down, and your experiences blur together with routine. But the good news is, you're not powerless. By creating new memories, embracing mindfulness, and seeking emotional richness, you can stretch time and make life feel fuller. What do you think? Do you feel like time is racing by, or do you have your own ways to slow it down? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to Spin of Facts, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our next exploration into life's mysteries.